Okay, this HRI sync mappings that we will discuss in a field criteria trigger rules. This we will discuss post completion of pick list management. So it is as simple as such as that, you know, the way you make the changes in the XML, you're going to make the changes in the under the configure manage business configuration for the various fields, and the way you have the custom fields here, you also have the custom fields in the manage business. It's almost it's a replacement with the more options. And if you see here, there are custom fields. Okay, if you see here, you have custom string, excuse me, your custom string, custom date, custom long, and custom double. All those options are there, right? You can make any field custom field, custom string, date, whatever. You can make whichever the field you want. You can make mandatory, non-mandatory, all that. Fine. So now pick list management. Let's see for a particular field, say country of birth, or let it be region of birth or place of birth. Anything, any field you take, there is something called pick list. We will discuss what is pick list. Okay. So basically, pick list is the meaning of pick list is, okay, pick list is the F4 drop down actually. Instead of typing a particular, instead of entering a text or number or whatever, what you do, you select the values out of the pick list values. Let us say for salutation, I have Mr., Miss, Mrs., like that. Okay, instead of typing it there, I am going to let's see. Let's go and hire. Go to add new employee. See, you have first name, middle name, last name, display name, birth name, and all, right? You have salutation as well, right? If you see here, the various values. You can't type a value. You can't type a value here. Say, type the value, it will show no values here. So you can just select out of the drop down whatever is their values. So if you want to select a particular field values instead of entering, you call it as pick list. Okay. Okay. Now pick lists, there are two types. Standard pick lists, which SF has already delivered. Okay. Custom pick lists. Okay, how to create a pick list and how to add the pick list to a particular value, that we are going to discuss now. And there is something called MDF pick lists. So this we will discuss later at the time of MDF. When we are discussing the MDF, we are going to discuss that. Now let us look at the standard pick list and custom pick list, which we do through XMLs. Go to pick list management. So just if you want to see the pick list, all the pick lists that are there in the system, okay, what you can do, you can just export all the pick lists. Say export all the pick list, click on this radio button, say download the export. If you see in the left hand corner, the pick lists are getting downloaded. So there are about 14,000 pick lists which are available as of now. You cannot find which are standard, which are not standard in this. But if you see here, see academic underscore title, all this, mostly the blood group, they are all the pick list which is provided by SuccessFactors already. Let's say country. Country is something which we haven't entered. So these are the pick list IDs. These are standard. Okay, pick list ID is standard. Okay, we'll just discuss option and what is option ID. If you see under the pick list ID, if you see pick list country ID, let's take only active. Yeah, you see various countries are there. Yeah, Albania, Afghanistan, Australia, right? So when we are going to a particular field here, take country of birth, from where these values are coming. All these values are coming from this standard pick lists which are already uploaded by SuccessFactors, right? If you see here, this is not something which we have made this field as pick list or whatever. Country of birth, we haven't made anything. It is already by default it has come. And from where these values are coming? These values are coming from this standard pick list ID is called country, and you have various states, sorry, various countries. Okay, and if you see, it will be there in 41 languages, as I said. Similarly, go to pick list state. State, if you see state underscore Australia, state underscore, yes. You have state underscore Australia, state underscore India, state underscore US, all that, right? See, when you select state underscore India, you will have all the states pertaining to India state. Right? All the states. Okay, so likewise, So take this academic title for example. Doctor, professor, BA, MBA, PhD, whatever. These are the titles that are there as of now. You can add more if you want. Okay, now let us see how to make a particular field a pick list through the XML and through the manage business configuration. And both we will just see. Now let us see now this is a field called title. We will make this field title as pick list. Now we'll see. Right now this pick list must be free. It must be a free text, I believe. So this field title is a free text. Now let us select the value. Let us make this field a pick list. So how to make this field a pick list? Just go here, copy this pick list. Just copy, Control C, come to the field which you want to make mandatory or non-mandatory, just paste it here. Right? Now what I have done, I have just copied reference pick list, whatever was there. I just copied this, Control C, and I have pasted against this field called title. Right now, I'll change this. So this is basically pick list ID. So salutation, if you see in this list which we have, okay, so this is the pick list ID. If you see, salutation is the pick list ID. You have these values here, right? Mr., Miss, or Mrs. Okay, whatever this 2.111. These are the things which we have added. Our guys have added while they are practicing or whatever. So that is where you're getting all these values. And now, similarly, I have made this field title as pick list. Now let me change this pick list ID to academic title. There is a pick list ID called academic title, right? Or just title. Is there anything called just title? We'll just check. Let's say copy this and paste it over here. So what I have done, I have just copied the pick list ID and pasted over here in this reference pick list ID here. Just save. Now let's get into the provisioning system. Let's see. Go to corporate data model, which is import and export data model. Choose the file. Say submit. Okay, templates has been uploaded and saved. Now let's get into the provisioning and see. Now look at the field title. It is not a free text anymore. It is a pick list value. You cannot type. You cannot type, say, whatever. So there were no results. You have to choose from the drop down the pick list values. See, just click on this. You will find whatever you have the values under the pick list ID academic underscore title. You will find these values here in the drop down. Is this clear? Okay. So I just repeat. So you anyway have one of the field as reference object for the pick list. Just copy that. Just copy the entire pick list and go to whichever the field which you want to make it as a pick list and paste it over there and give your pick list ID whichever is there in the system already, whatever the pick list ID that you want to give, right? So the moment you make this field a pick list, it will just go and display in the front end instance and under that field whatever the pick list values that are there against that particular pick list ID. Okay, now existing pick lists, that is what we have discussed. Now I don't want this. Now I want to add my own pick lists. I want to add my own pick lists. How can I do that? Say there is some field called t-shirt, right? So one of the custom field we would have made as pick list. Let us see where which field we made it as big list. Okay, there's some field. Okay, I want to okay, now we have used most of these fields. T-shirt. Okay, T-shirt. You have various fields, right? T-shirt. You have attachment. You have something called vehicle registration number. Okay, let us see vehicle registration number. I want to make this field visible both, and for this field I want to make this as pick list, and I want to give my own vehicle registration numbers. Okay, how will I do that? Let us see. I'm just copying the format, same format. So option ID, remove this for time being. I'll explain what is option ID. So min maximum values, it should always be -1, -1, all this. So I will give external code. I will say pick list ID. I'll first say what is this registration. Yeah, vehicle class, vehicle registration. Okay, let's say vehicle type. Vehicle type. Vehicle, I'll just give vehicle as my pick list ID. If you take any field, we can also give the external code. So let me give bike, car, bus. Let me give some more values. Lorry, let's say container, whatever. Also just container. Okay, now I am just changing only US and GB, Great Britain. I can just put it, if I know the value of all other countries' language, I can just put it. It's not an issue. I'll just select, as I said, as a standard practice of success factors, I select the the existing. I select only US and English. So now I'm creating a pick list called vehicle, okay, and I have the pick list values bike, car, bus, lorry, container, etc. Now let me just save this. So any uploads, okay, in SuccessFactors, any file that you want to upload, it should always be in the comma separated value, CSV file, right? Let me change the vehicle and select the save type as CSV, comma delimited, right? Say save. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now what I have done, I am going to create a pick list value called a vehicle, okay, to make this field, which is this field, yeah, vehicle type. So what I will do, I'll just copy this and I'll type under this vehicle type. What I will do, I'm just putting this pick list ID here, which I'm going to upload it now, but before that I'm just making the changes to this. That's it. Okay, save it and make this field both, right? Let it be now. We will upload it later. Now let me upload this pick list value. Go to pick list management. Say import pick list. Okay, when you are importing the pick list, you have various options. You can select yes or no. If it is a new pick list which you are creating, you should select yes. So let me choose this file which we have just saved. Okay, vehicle. So this is the file. I just chose it. Say submit. So templates have been updated and saved. Right? That means now the pick list values for a vehicle has been created. Now there is a pick list which, so in this entire list, okay, we have 14,000 whatever, right? You will find vehicle also in this. If you download, you will find vehicle also in that particular pick list ID. Now let's upload this. Let's upload this data model. I already made this field custom 5 string both. That means this field will be visible there with name called vehicle type. Okay. So on the pick list that I have selected as vehicle. Okay, case sensitive. It is case sensitive. Whatever you have, small letter, uppercase, lowercase, all that you have to ensure that the same thing you have put it over there. Now let me upload it into the provisioning. Okay. Import export data model. Choose the file. Say submit. Okay, templates have been uploaded and saved. Now let's go and see that in the instance. Okay, there is something called field vehicle type. This is what we made this field visible. Okay, this is the field vehicle type, right? And this vehicle type, it should pick the values on pick list ID vehicle. That's what we have said there. We are telling the system. Now let's see here. You have bike, bus, car, container, lorry, or whatever. So standard pick lists are the things. Say for example, country, title, all this. If you see here, the various things, right? Blood group. Okay, you have census code underscore ESC, whatever it is. Okay, existing pick lists are already there, you can use it. And your customer may ask that I want to use a custom field and I want to make this field customer's requirement. They distribute every year, they distribute t-shirts and jerkins, jackets which are there. So they distribute it to all the employees. What they do, they want to ensure that they want to make, and for each of the employee, they want to ensure that they capture the size of the jerkin or whatever, t-shirt, whatever. It's XL, medium, large and all. So what we created the value called t-shirt, pick list ID, and pick list values we have given as XL, medium, large, like that. Right? So this is how you create the custom pick list. You can use the existing pick list and you can also add the custom pick list. So now the moment I create, system will assign a pick list option ID. So the moment I upload a custom pick list, system will automatically generate option ID, it will be unique. If you see, option ID is unique. You will not find the same option ID for two pick list IDs. Okay, for each of the pick list value, the option ID that system generates is the unique. It will be unique. It cannot be, one cannot be same, repeat. It will not repeat. One cannot be repeated. So system by default generate the option ID. Now let us see for our pick list which we have just uploaded, whether it is, what is the option ID that has been assigned. Let's go to pick list management. Let me download the fresh pick list values. Let's see. So this is the pick list which we have just uploaded, and if you see, there is an option ID which is generated by the system. So what is the use of this option ID? Okay, now assume that I have given wrong code. Now let us say I want to say by, instead of bike, I want to say bike type. So how will I correct that? If I want to correct it, I will have to correct it based on the option ID that is there. Now let us see the implication. Bike, car, bus, lorry, container, right? Bike, car, bus, lorry, container. So now I feel that I made a mistake in uploading the pick list. I don't want it as a bike type. Bike, I'll say bike type. Whatever. Yeah, let's say two-wheeler. Let's say four-wheeler. Let's say I'll say bus type. So copy and paste it same. Right now, the pick list values whichever we have shown earlier, bus, two-wheeler, whatever we have changed the value. We are going to change the values to two-wheeler, four-wheeler, bus type, lorry type kind of thing. Now save it. Let's go and import the file. So when I am importing the file, are the pick list new? In order to import an existing pick list, you must export the pick list, whatever it is, modify pick list. Okay. So yes or no. Now I select no. This is not the new pick list that I am going to create. I am going to make the changes to the existing pick list. That's why I am selecting no as a new pick list. It's not a new pick list. Choose the same file. Vehicle. Say submit. Okay, templates have been uploaded and saved successfully. Right? Now I don't have to again upload this data model because I have not changed the pick list ID. I cannot change the pick list ID. Once I create the pick list ID, I cannot change the pick list ID at all. Right. Now I am not going to change the pick list ID. I have just changed the values. Now let's go and see. Look at the values. Bus type, container, four-wheeler, lorry, two-wheeler. So how would system know that out of 14,000 pick lists, only these values has to be changed? System will recognize based on the option ID. Please make a note of it, guys. This will be an interview question. How will you make, what is the use of option ID? Right? So this is how you make the changes to the existing pick lists. Right? That is the use of option ID. Clear? So the moment you upload a new pick list, okay, I will repeat, Rupa. See, when you create a new pick list, okay, we made this field blank. When I have created the pick list called vehicle, pick list ID, I have created vehicle and I have given pick list values, 4 different values, right? When I uploaded this, I have not given. So this is how I have plain file which I have uploaded, right? When I have uploaded a pick list called vehicle, I did not give any option ID. The moment system is creating a new pick list called two-wheeler, four-wheeler, bus type, whatever, or bus, whatever, system generates the option ID from the backend automatically. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. So system automatically generates the option ID from the backend. Okay. What is the use of that option ID? So suppose if I want to make the changes to the values that I have already uploaded, I feel that there is something wrong which I have uploaded. I want to change the same text. I cannot again create another pick list. I can create, but that's not the best practice, right? So the existing value itself, I have to change it. So to change that, download the pick lists which is already created by the system. When we create the pick list, new pick list, system would have already generated the option IDs. So these are the ones which system has generated from the backend. So if I want to make any changes, I have to ensure that I need to keep this option ID and make changes to the text and upload so that those values will get reflected. That is what is happening here in this case. Right? Is this clear to everyone? So I hope it's clear. Now what I will do, tomorrow we will discuss quickly on the parent option ID. Parent option ID. Okay. And we will close the pick list management. So because in all the pick lists, all the tabs, you will have pick list for some or the other field. So this is the time to discuss about the pick list. So we've just discussed it. So now I'll take the questions on the pick list management, whatever the discussion that we had today. Then we'll conclude for today. We'll catch up tomorrow. Beulah, any doubt, please?
No.
It's clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. No. Miss Ali? Miss Ali, is this clear to you? Okay, you can just type the message if you are not clear on anything. I'll repeat it. Manohar?
Yeah,
Is this clear?
Lakshmi, actually here. So if you done any changes in pick lists or anything, so every time you need to upload those things into our provisioning system.
Yeah. Okay. If you want to make any changes to the existing XML as pick list, and every time we have to upload to the provisioning system. So for the time being, you just have a look at it. But as I said, there is already replacement for succession data model, right? From the front end itself, we can do. You don't have to every time go to provisioning. You can do from front end itself. That we'll see tomorrow. Right?
Okay, fine.
How to make the pick list from the front end and all. Okay. For the custom.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That every time if we change anything, so we need.
Yeah, that is the process actually. That is how we have to do. But whereas now there is no question of again making the changes in XML, right? There is already a replacement for succession data model. That is manage business configuration. We can do it there. How to do there, we will see tomorrow. But this is very important. This will most of the interview questions from the pick list management they will ask from this only.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. Ashwin.
Yeah. Radhika, any doubts, please? Hello. No doubts. So. Ravi.
Lakshmi.
Yes.
When we once we change in the CSV file and import the file, and optional IDs, the system is going to be created, which is a unique.
Yes.
And again, if we need to change anything, four-wheeler kind of thing, and we do the changes based on the optional IDs which is available, and when we again import,
which is already
importing
the system,
system. When we again import second time with after the changes, we need to do in all the languages, only the UN English and American English.
No, generally that's what I'm telling. Normally, if you see, even from the beginning, for the corporate data model, everything, I'm saying that we only make the changes to US and EN English. And you have all other languages. If you have text in all other languages, you can put it. It is not that you cannot put. Same thing I told you, right? same thing I can just copy it for all the countries. Same thing will display.
But yeah, in XML file, what about in CSV file, what we uploaded after the changes? In CSV file also there are a lot of languages.
That is what I am telling Ravi. Let's see.
Yeah, yeah. Can you go to Excel sheet? What? Yeah.
No. 1 second. Just wait. I'm just. So now let us see. This is the value which is already created. Now I am copying it to another file, right? Now what I have done only for US and ENGB, right? Now I can do the same thing for all the languages is what I am trying to say.
Yeah.
I will make the changes to all the, but ultimately with Japan
okay.
or US cannot be English, right? Yeah, you got it? Ravi, are you clear?
Yes. But
I'll make this. I'll put the.
I got it, but while uploading, this
Ravi,
is the same format. We cannot.
Ravi, we are not
clear, but we cannot delete or add any columns over here. No, in the languages.
Ravi, we are not at all clear on your voice. Ravi, we are not clear on your voice. Okay, I think he's gone offline. Radhika, you have raised your hand.
See, I have one query. Like, say, state is a dependency. State pick list field is dependent on the country field. So
no, that's what I said. That's what I told you. Parent pick list ID we'll discuss tomorrow.
Okay.
Parent option. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good that you have raised. Yes, we are going to discuss tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes. Ravi,
Yes, Lakshmi. But what is my doubt is, when we import the file, the final file, whatever the existing format it is, the same format we need to keep it, or all other languages can be deleted, only US and Britain.
Ravi, your voice is bad. Your voice is not clear.
Or not. That's a doubt.
Ravi, you give me a sorry, Ravi. We'll talk later because your voice is not at all clear. Sahiti?
Sir.
Is this clear?
Yeah, sir. Clear, sir.
Thank you. Suresh bhai.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lakshmi, my doubt is like what happens if I try to upload the data model without the pick list ID? If you just created the vehicle pick list ID and you forgot to upload that vehicle pick list ID, but you have chosen it in your what you call it as in your data model, and you try to upload your data model, what happens then?
No, I'm still not clear. Can you please repeat it? Without pick list, without selecting pick list ID. Now,
No, it's not without selecting the pick list ID. Say you just created the vehicle pick list ID, right?
Right.
And you have not uploaded it.
Okay.
In your data model, you have used it. In your data model, you have used it.
If you not uploaded, it will not display here. It will not come here. The values will not come here. See,
but it is not going to throw any error, since that particular pick list ID is not there, no?
Now, what pick list ID? See, I have made the changes to the data model and I have not uploaded. And where is the question of error?
No, you have changed.
Okay. I got it. So now what do you mean to say? I made the field pick list and without this.
Yes.
Without this pick list ID, if I try to, it will throw an error.
Okay.
It will not allow to upload. When you make the field pick list, and you have to give the pick list ID.
Okay.
Okay. Unless and until you give the pick list ID, system will not allow you to upload it. It will not successfully upload. It will throw an error.
Oh, okay, Lakshmi.
Yeah. So otherwise, it's all clear, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you all so much. Joining tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow at 7 a.m. in the morning. Thank you.